Happy November. It is November 1 of 2025. As of today, all of the free, the so-called free benefits is gone. I've said this time and time again. There's nothing free in life. Somebody has to work for it. Somebody like me. I work, I pay my taxes, so you can have your free stuff. It's not free, people. Oh, it comes from the government. No, it doesn't. The money that you receive comes from the people, and I'm the people. I'm the people that get up at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, go to work, do my job, so you can have your free stuff. I can only pray that coming out of this government shutdown, that somebody has enough sense to say, you must work a job so many hours a week in order to get your benefits. There should not be a help wanted sign anywhere, and I mean anywhere in the United States, because there are so many able-bodied people that should be working those jobs. And I hear a lot, oh, well, I don't have the education for that job. I've said this time and time again. High school was not good to me. I was not a good test taker. I did not do well in high school. I do not have a formal education. I make over $100,000 a year. So don't scream education at me and say you can't. You fucking lazy and you don't want to. That's all there is to it. You're lazy and you don't want to. There's one video going around that I got 6 kids by 3 different baby daddy and none of them help. Is all 3 baby daddies in jail? Don't mention that in your video, because they need to be in jail, all 3 of them. If they're not helping with them kids, because between the 6 kids, 23 of them, you should be getting about $3,000 a month from them lazy bums. Now, I also believe that if you have 6 kids, 3 different baby daddies, you should not be allowed to vote. You should not, because you done proven 3 times that you cannot pick the right man. 3 times you have chosen someone that has been wrong for you and the country. Well, how is my choice of men hurting the country? The United States is now having to raise 6 kids. I'm having to raise 6 kids that is not mine. How is that fair to me? How? Because I chose to get out and get a job and work and not live off of a system that is not free. I'm being punished because you're stupid. Come on, pull your head out your ass. I know it's hard to do, it might hurt your ears, but pull your head out your ass. This shit is not free. It is not free at all. And the quicker that people wake up, and maybe this is a wake-up call. I hope this shutdown runs well into the end of next year. November, December of 26. That would suit me just fine. I would be absolutely happy. It'd be no skin up my ass. Because you know how much benefits I get? Zero. None. Zilch. I don't get benefits from the government. I don't get that free money. And as far as you fuckers that's gonna go out and steal people's groceries as they're coming out of the stores, I live in the great state of Florida. I've said this time and time again. If you watch the news any at all in between your daily dickin' dose, you'll know the state of Florida is now an open carry. We are a constitutional carry. So unless you're going to commit armed robbery, which was what it will need to be in order to get my stuff from me, is armed robbery, I would suggest you keep your fucking nasty hands off my stuff, because me and my wife shoot regularly. We both carry, and I buy practice shells, and practice shells are not that expensive, and that's good enough to shoot your ass with. It'll leave a big old hole in you. So yeah, anytime you see me in a grocery store, walking around, whatever, I am armed. And I would have no problems putting one in you, put two in you, bam, bam. Just go ahead and knock you down and put you on out of here, because you've done and made the decision that your life is no more valuable than the few groceries that I got. Okay, you've made that decision when you decided to steal from me. And if it takes me just going ahead and putting a couple in you and sending you on your way, well, that's what it's gonna be. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I guarantee you I'll sleep as good as I did last night. I'm gonna tell you, I slept pretty fucking good last night. I had a very good night's sleep. So you might want to think twice about trying to steal groceries from people, because honestly, we're tired. We work hard. You already get free shit. You have for a long time, and you haven't taken advantage of the programs. Yeah. Here's another thought. They're going to give you free money, free food, and all that. You are to be, like I said, mandated to work so many hours a week to help cover your cost. Or you are to be mandated to go back to school, and I'm talking trade school, not some bullshit, oh, I'm going to go get my degree in flower petal flingless, what the fuck ever. No, you're going to go and get an education on how to be a welder, how to be a painter, carpenter, so on and so forth. You're going to get something you can use in a work environment. Education. I know you're not going to get educated on management, because you've done and proven you have no management skills. Otherwise, you would have managed to keep them fucking legs together and not had 6 kids by 3 different baby daddies. So management just isn't part of your agenda. It's nowhere close to it. So, but you'd probably make a real good laborer. And here's a kick in the ass. You can't even go to Amazon no more, because Amazon is laying people off. So probably the most that you can hope for is being on the ass end of a shovel digging a hole. But there's other careers out there you can get a hold of. If you wanted to educate yourself and move yourself right along in life and get off the fucking system and stop being a bum, you just got to have the willingness to pull your pants up and go get it. So that's the bottom line: is you got to grab your pants by the belt loops, pull them up, put your belts on, tie that bitch up tight, and go get it. Like I said, there should not be a help wanted sign anywhere in the United States. And here's another thing: when you go and get these jobs, don't go to McDonald's and start screaming, I need $20 an hour, I got 4 kids. McDonald's is a job for a kid, not for raising kids. Now, if you plan on staying at McDonald's or one of your fast food joints and become a manager, yeah, you can make some pretty good money doing that. But no, working the fryer, running the cash register, slopping a burger together the way these people slop them together, no, you are not entitled to $20 an hour for doing a $5 an hour job. That's all that job requires, about $5 an hour, because it's an after school job for kids. A high school student want extra money to take, their counterpart out on a date on the weekend. That's what that job's intended for. That job is not intended for you to raise your 6 kids. And just stop it with the nonsense. Let's get the minimum wage back down to a decent level so everybody can afford to live. And stop being stupid. These minimum wage jobs are not meant to be, let's raise my family of 9 on it. No. Welfare system is not meant to raise your family of 9. Get over that shit. So, hope y'all are having fun without your benefits. Oh, guess what? My card works. Because yesterday was Friday, and guess what happens on Friday for me? I get paid. You know why I get paid? Because I work. I work a decent job. I'm a truck driver. So, and I got paid yesterday, so I can live for a couple of weeks and not have to worry about it, even though I'm going to get a paycheck next week as well. But I could go a couple of weeks on what I got paid yesterday, and of course my bills are all paid, and I could still go a couple of weeks. But that's because I pushed myself in a career to where I know I can take care of myself and my wife and anything else. I got both our vehicle payments. I got a motorcycle payment, and I pay all of those just fine. And I got some other payments on stuff that I'm paying just fine. And most of you people would look at my payments and have a friggin' heart attack. I just smile. So you know what? I'm gonna go pull another load. I'm gonna make that money for next week because the payments are coming. But when everything's paid off, this shit's mine. And you know what I can say? Ain't a motherfucker give me nothing. I got out and I worked and I paid, and it's mine. You kind of try and come take my shit, well, you get what you get. Come take my shit in that grocery store, you'll get what you get. Y'all register up. Have a good day.